Prime Minister Narendra Modi says India's fight against corona and its vaccination program exemplary for the world. Vivekananda saw India as a cultural consciousness breathing for centuries, says Narendra Modi at the 125th anniversary celebrations of Journal Prabuddha Bharata. Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman to present Union Budget for 2021-22 in the Lok Sabha. Centre allows movie halls to operate with full capacity from tomorrow. And Meghalaya Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma lays foundation of a multi-sports complex at Wahiajar, West Jaintia Hills. A very good evening, viewers. Welcome to the Northeast News Bulletin from the studios of Doordarshan Kendra, Guwahati. This is Sangeeta Bhattacharjee. Now the stories in details. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has said India's fight against corona and its vaccination program has turned out to be exemplary for the world. Addressing the nation in his Mann Ki Baat program on All India Radio, Modi said with pride that India is undertaking the world's biggest COVID vaccine program and vaccinated over 30 lakh corona warriors in just 15 days. Hailing the cricket team for winning the series in Australia after initial setbacks, Modi also referred to the sad insult to the tricolour on Republic Day. Modi recounted how Priyanka Pandey, a student of Hindi literature from Siwan in Bihar, drew inspiration from his suggestion to visit 15 domestic tourist destinations. The Prime Minister said India is going to commence celebration of 75 years of independence, Amrit Mahotsav. Modi also appreciated progress of the fast tag, even as he referred to the Strawberry Festival of Jhansi. The Prime Minister asked the people to send innovative slogans or catchy phrases related to road safety on mygov.in to be used during the Road Safety Month.
वैक्सीन प्रोग्राम के साथ ही दुनिया में सबसे तेज गति से अपने नागरिकों का वैक्सीनेशन भी कर रहे हैं। सिर्फ 15 दिन में भारत अपने 30 लाख से ज्यादा कोरोना वॉरियर का टीकाकरण कर चुका है, जबकि अमेरिका जैसे
Prime Minister Narendra Modi has said Swami Vivekananda saw India as a cultural consciousness that has been living and breathing for centuries. Addressing the 125th anniversary celebrations of Prabuddha Bharata, a monthly journal of the Ramakrishna Order started by Swami Vivekananda through video conferencing today, Modi said Swami Vivekananda named the journal Prabuddha Bharata to manifest the spirit of our nation. Referring to Swami Vivekananda's letter to the Maharaja of Mysore and Swami Ramakrishnananda, the Prime Minister stressed on Swamiji's approach to empowering the poor. First, he wanted empowerment to be taken to the poor if the poor themselves can't access empowerment. Second, Swamiji said India's poor have to be infused with ideas and their eyes opened. Modi added, the event was organized by Advaita Ashrama situated at Mayavati, Uttarakhand.
Of the country, Prabuddha Bharat, there is a very powerful thought behind this name. Swami Vivekananda named the journal Prabuddha Bharat to manifest the spirit of our nation. He wanted.
Vice President Venkaiah Naidu has made a fervent appeal to leaders of parties and groups in the upper house to ensure effective functioning of the Rajya Sabha. In response, the leaders assured that there will be full participation in all the debates and discussions in the House. The meeting was attended by half a dozen ministers and 25 leaders of various parties. It was decided that instead of the scheduled sitting on February 15 as the last of the first part of the budget session, the House will sit on the 13th before adjourning to enable the department-related parliamentary committees to examine demands for grants of various departments and ministries. Union Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman will present the Union Budget for 2021-22 tomorrow at 11 a.m. in the Lok Sabha. Prime Minister Narendra Modi had on Friday, before commencement of the budget session of the Parliament, expressed confidence that the budget for 2021-22 would be seen as part of the packages announced by Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman over the past 10 months to offset the impact of COVID-induced lockdowns. The Finance Minister presented the economic survey for 2020-21 last Friday in Parliament, which pegged the real GDP at 11% in the next fiscal. The Union Budget this year, for the first time, will be available only on digital format and can also be accessed through mobile app Union Budget on both on Android and iOS platform. In a major relief to the movie and entertainment industry, Centre has allowed cinema halls to operate with their full capacity starting from tomorrow. In its new standard operating procedures, SOPs, for movie halls and theatres, the Ministry of Information and Broadcasting said the auditorium of these cinemas, theatres and multiplexes have been allowed to operate with 100% seating capacity. It said that the states and union territories may, however, consider proposing additional measures as per their field assessment. Exhibition of films has not been allowed in the containment zones. Union Information and Broadcasting Minister Prakash Javadekar said the relief is a significant step towards return of normalcy after the pandemic. Emphasizing on the need to promote online ticket booking system in order to avoid crowding at booking centres, Javadekar has asked cinema hall operators to maintain COVID protocol.
आने वाले और जाने वाली भीड़ एकदम ना हो, सैनिटाइजेशन और कोविड प्रोटोकॉल का पूरा सावधानी बरतनी होगी, लेकिन वहां के स्टॉल से खरीद करके ग्राहक थिएटर में खाने की चीजें ले जा सकता है.
Now we take a short break. We will be back with more news. Stay tuned.
Got it.
सोचिए, अगर असल जिंदगी में ऐसी हालत हो तो कितनी मुश्किलें होती हैं, लेकिन शुक्र है बैंकिंग के लिए नहीं। अगर आपकी उम्र 70 साल से अधिक हो या आप दिव्यांग हो, तो बैंक आपको कुछ जरूरी बैंकिंग सुविधाएं घर बैठे बैठे दे सकता है। आरबीआई कहता है, जानकार बनिए, सतर्क रहिए।
चल भाई, झुमके बदली कराने हैं।
अरे आंटी, ये रही सामने सोने की दुकान, यहाँ से बदलवा लो।
पर खरीदा तो उस दुकान से था।
अरे अगर हॉलमार्क का निशान है ना, तो कहीं से भी अदला बदली करा लो, वो भी बिना किसी डर के।
सच?
हाँ, 16 आने।
सोना कहीं भी खरीदो, बेचो बेझिझक, बेफिक्र, हॉलमार्क के साथ। हॉलमार्क है तो सोना है।
Welcome back. The countrywide Pulse Polio program for 2021 began today. President Ramnath Kovind launched the program on the eve of the Polio National Immunization Day by administering polio drops to children less than 5 years old at Rashtrapati Bhavan yesterday. The day is also popularly known as Polio Ravivar. Speaking at the launch of the program, Union Health Minister Harshvardhan said polio-free certification of the entire Southeast Asia region of World Health Organization, including India, on March 27, 2014, was a huge accomplishment in the history of India and global public health. Vardhan stressed on remaining vigilant and maintaining population immunity against polio with sensitive surveillance. Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma today laid the foundation stone of a multi-sports complex at Wahiajar, West Jaintia Hills in the presence of Deputy Chief Minister Preston Tingson, Minister of Sports and Youth Affairs Bante Dorlingdo and other dignitaries. The proposed multi-sports complex is funded through the State Plan Scheme and Sports Authority of India's Khelo India Infrastructure Scheme at an amount of more than 2 crores. This project includes development of an All India Football Federation certified synthetic football turf, synthetic athletic track, seating galleries and modern changing room facilities. Speaking on the occasion, Chief Minister Conrad Sangma said the sports infrastructure is the first of its kind in the district and will help increase sports talent in the area and the whole of West Jaintia Hills. A religious festival that pays homage to the ancestors of the Ahoms, Medam Mefi, is being celebrated all over Assam and various other places in the northeast with various programs. It is a manifestation of the concept of ancestor worship that the Ahoms share with other peoples, sharing their origin in their Thai stock. Speaking on the occasion, Sonowal said Horgodeo Sukafa's vision for the various people envisaged a greater Assam with various ethnic groups and communities living in kinship and brotherhood. Sukafa's vision still unites various people of the region in the 21st century, Sonowal added. Assam Chief Minister Horbananda Sonowal was feted at the Medam Mefi celebration organized by the Cultural Affairs Department at Hodia in Tinsukia. Sonowal also presented awards to winners of Swadesh Adhyan quiz contest organized by the Assam Higher Secondary Education Council. In Mizoram, an astonishing and mesmerizing rock formation in the river Chimtuipui near Ritsal village in the southeastern part of Langklai district has become an attractive destination. Popularly known as Lungmak, the unique formation has attracted many visitors recently, including government officials and dignitaries. Prohibiting fishing and littering by visitors to Lungmak, Deputy Commissioner of Langklai District Andrew H. Vandaldika recently issued an order in this regard. The DC also sent the district disaster response team Langklai to inspect the geological marvel, and the team led by HC Lalun Chama inspected the safety of Lungmak and its premises for visitors and also safety of small motorboats plying between Ruitzal and Lungmak. The DC subsequently made necessary arrangements to ensure safety of visitors. The Sparsh Leprosy Awareness Campaign under the theme The Last War Against Leprosy was observed at West Jaintia Hills today. The function was held at Urban Primary Health Centre Lumkirviang, in which District Medical and Health Officer West Jaintia Hills KC Ajar informed that till date West Jaintia Hills District stands nil in leprosy cases. The Deputy Commissioner of the district, Garod Lins Dykes, read the pledge to fight against the disease. He also urged everyone to join hands to fight the disease. In national corona update, there are 1,68,784 active cases, followed by 1,04,23,125 discharge cases. The dead number 1,54,274. The nation's COVID-19 recovery rate touched 96.98%, with a total recovery of over 14,800 patients within 24 hours as on January 30. A total number of 13,083 new cases have been reported in the country within 24 hours. Holding a caseload of 14 active cases, Arunachal Pradesh has 16,758 restored cases, even as the dead tallied 56. Reporting 1,914 active cases, Assam has 2,14,124 cured cases, even as the dead account for 1,082. In Manipur, active cases touched 136, while discharge cases lodged 28,545. The tally for the dead is 371. Saddled with 74 active cases, Meghalaya restored cases account for 13,541. The death toll is 146. Mizoram has 40 active cases, followed by 4,323 cured cases, even as the dead tallied 9. Reporting 94 active cases, Lone Brother Sikkim has 5,861 discharge cases. The death toll is 133. With 21 active cases on Tripura's turf, the state has logged 32,939 restored cases, while the dead touched 391. And to end the news, the main points once again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi says India's fight against corona and its vaccination program exemplary for the world. Vivekananda saw India as a cultural consciousness breathing for centuries, says Narendra Modi at the 125th anniversary celebrations of journal Prabuddha Bharata. Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman to present Union Budget for 2021-2022 in the Lok Sabha. Centre allows movie halls to operate with full capacity from tomorrow. And Meghalaya Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma lays a foundation of a multi-sports complex at Wahiajar, West Jaintia Hills. And that brings us to the end of this evening's bulletin. Thank you for tuning in. Namaskar.